For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
On the back of the announcement and the celebration of football, Football SA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on the team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with Football SA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Ladies and gentlemen, Football South Australia and Flinders United Women's Football Club welcome you to Service FM Stadium for round 13 of the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League SA. This afternoon's game between Flinders United and Salisbury Inter is scheduled to begin in a few minutes. Flinders United would like to thank the following sponsors for their support: Flinders University, Intersport Blackwood, Shepherd's Hill Dental Centre, Noi Lamas and Protego Finance. Spectators must never use violence in any form towards another person, including fellow spectators, players or match and team officials, including coaches. Any person who does not comply with the spectator code of behaviour or who otherwise causes a disturbance may be evicted from the venue and may be banned from attending future matches.
Good afternoon and welcome here, Service FM Stadium, the home of football in South Australia. We get ready for kick-off between Salisbury Inter, currently 4th place, Flinders United, 8th place. Big game, 4 gaps between them on the table. 6 points difference on the ladder as well. A 3-point game here today. Can Flinders get themselves out of that relegation battle, which is now a lot tighter after Adelaide Uni have won their game in a thrilling 6-0 win over University. Or Campbelltown, sorry, winning that game. And then Salisbury Inter, top of the table, or top end of the table.
The Salisbury Inter
looking to get their 7th win of the season. Yet to get a draw. 6 wins, 6 losses, and a -1 goal difference.
Number 12 and captain Chantel Ryder. Number 14.
Looking at the starting lineups as well. Flinders United coming into this game with an unchanged lineup from last week's fixture.
And number 26, Angela Mills.
The Salisbury Inter just making the one change. Zoe Tolan coming in. Great inclusion, the LA United player with Georgia Box.
Captain Maria Jose Rojas Pino. Number 8,
pushed to the bench.
Number 11, Kiara Bayford. Number 15, Amy Benton.
We're not far from kick-off. Maria Rojas
Number 20,
getting us underway.
Number 27, Annika
He's away to the grandstand.
30, Blessing Akpalu. Number 59,
just going off her juggling skills. I wonder how long she can go with that. We're really just showing off her class. Class act, class player, wearing the armband for Flinders United. And it's Angus McDonald blowing the whistle to get us underway down here this afternoon. Kicking to the right of your screens is Flinders United in their dark blue and green strip, whilst Salisbury Inter in their away two-coloured strip with white shorts as they make their run through. Haruna Sugihara was trying to get through there. Goes out for the first throw-in. Myself, Johnny Kecko, bringing you all the action alongside former Metro United coach, Paul Morris. Paul, what a great game we're getting ready for this afternoon, as we see an opportunity lurking around the box, but it's quickly gone. But back to you now, Paul. I can welcome you back.
Now, looking forward to this one. I'm just looking forward to this one, Johnny. You look at Flinders, if they can get a win and back up last week's fantastic result against NTC, they'll actually go above Uni and pull Uni down into that third bottom spot. And then if Inter can get the win, well, that really establishes them in that top 3 position and looking good for yet another final spot for them.
Well, both these teams yet to get a draw.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. So I'm expecting goals and a good attacking game of football.
Well, Tom Monsignor's really just come into this side this year. He knows how to win the league. Got a different squad here this year as well. A few new inclusions at Flinders United. And looking to try and keep them up in the league. And now, An early opportunity. It's coming for the... Oh, there we go! Salisbury Inter, early goal to kick things off. And what a way to do it. It's 1-0, opening 2 minutes, the second game today to have a first goal before the second minute ticks over. And wow-wee, what a way to kick it off.
Well, we said draws and expected goals, and there we go in the first 2 minutes. Good through ball. Angela Mills holding up a defender well in a really good finish across the goalkeeper there. Amy Benton. So 1-0 to Hinter. 2 minutes gone. It's offside, Ross. Offside there. Just went a little bit early. You can see how dangerous she is. Always playing on the shoulder there of the defender. Try and get that run in behind.
Angela Mills. Sorry, the other inclusion to be in the side as well from last week's lineup. So 2 new inclusions to the side from last week's starting 11, Zoe Tolan and Angela Mills. And what a way to do it. And it's sent over. And it's gone out wide. Out for a goal kick.
I think she had half an eye on goal there when it first came down to it, but just didn't get the connection. It was a good idea.
The One World LED and Sportal scoreboard currently 1-0 to Salisbury Inter after 2 minutes of play for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Nishitani. Bill sends it over into the very safe hands of Matilda Comley. A lot of big changes in the Apex Steel NPLSA this year, with A-League players coming in now after the season end. Oh, Comley just came out very high. Dangerous one there, but in the end, there wasn't too much to make any real impact out of.
No, it wasn't a bad effort though from records there. Just as it fell off Comley off the line, and
if you got a good touch on it, they could have just easily done something very good in their favour. Maria Rojas chases it down. Angela Mills couldn't keep it in. Zoe Tolan now in the side for Salisbury Inter. Who would you say is the biggest pickup for the Apex Steel WNPL sides, Paul? There's a lot of them going around. We saw a few in the earlier game today as well.
Yep, no, and it's great to see for the competition, not only to see them in the competition, but for clubs and players to play with them and against them. For players, to play alongside an A-League player, it gives you that confidence, and to train with them as well, show you their level of professionalism that lifts. So I think on the back of the season that she had at Adelaide United this year, Zoe Tolan's been a really good inclusion for Salisbury Inter this year, and Katie Bowler's on the bench today, so she's good inclusions. But I think the big ones, obviously, I think Campbelltown managing to get in Chelsea Dober, and proven goal scorer. That's what you need, and she proved it in the game today with a couple of really special goals. So one player for me is just Chelsea Dober.
Big acquisition for we're talking about that as well, with Claudia Jenkins coming in as well. First clean sheet for Campbelltown City, so another big in. She recently got called up to New Zealand, so And someone like Lexi Knox also in the side for Salisbury Inter. Some of the international players or import players are being brought in to strengthen sides. Obviously, we know about Maria Jose Rojas. She's a great acquisition, and she's done well in this league over the years. Added so much. Helped Flinders stay up only 2 seasons ago in their first season in WNPLSA. But Lexi Knox, someone from the US, coming in. Caught some people by surprise as well, Paul.
Yep, no, apparently she just turned up out the blue there. They didn't go chasing her, going looking for her. Turned up at the club, and she's been a good inclusion, and probably the replacement they needed for Nicole Calder, going obviously retiring with the injuries. She's come in and filled that left-sided defensive position along Chantal Ryder. So she's been a really good pickup for them. But it's great to see the overseas players coming in. In sort of my 4 years in WNPL, there wasn't that many. I think the Sasaki sisters were the first real impact in there. But over the years, it's got more and more. I mean, you know, we know Rojas, but Metro having 2 Chileans in the league. You know, who would have thought of that? You know, 2 or 3 years ago, the Japanese players that we have in the league now. You know, Nina still playing here at Inter has been a fantastic for the league when she's came in again. She's still producing the goods. I mean, I don't know if you saw her goal last week against Campbelltown. It was an absolutely outstanding strike. So all good for the game. The A-League players, but also the overseas players coming in. So it's just making the league stronger, giving it more depth, and making the games a lot better week in, week out.
And also, as you touched on, Nicole Calder as well, former player and co-captain of Salisbury Inter. Big shout out to her as well. Made the transition into men's football as an assistant coach at Metro Stars. So I think she deserves a huge shout out. Who they're currently sitting top of the table in the NPLSA. So great to see. I think she's one of probably the first female coach as an assistant in the NPL. So big shout out to her. No,
it's fantastic. She's doing a really good job there. We Metro United train out there, with the men out at TK, and we see her out there in action and does a really good job. Well respected out there as well. Well respected as a coach. I think we'll see her over the years developing into a head coach at a club. It'd be great to see her in women's football, but we'll see. She's doing a really good job out at Metro Stars at the moment.
The throw being slightly delayed to taken.
Finally gets out that corner, just stuck in that bottom left hand corner there for 2 or 3 minutes, but now it's out. Mill's just gone to there, he's offside. Free kick to Flinders. 10 minutes gone, 1-0 Salisbury in there.
Nice bright orange kit that is. It's great when they got bright coloured kits on game days like this, especially when it's a bit dull out there with the lighting, with the overcast weather. It's Comley back on the ball for Salisbury Inter. Knox. Styles. Colin gets a nice little touch on. Mills plays it out. Another opportunity. It's building. Sugihara gets on the end of it. She's trying to find a way through. She's got an option to go find Stollen. Styles. Just fighting for that ball.
No, Barefoot did very well there defending. Held up Kukahara very, very well there. Good defending.
Weighing up her options for the throw.
Thought it was going to be a touch short there, and Ross was going to nip in, but Chantel did well there. Took it off her and didn't panic.
Meehan, it's gone out again. Gone out. Came off, I think. Blessing?
Yep, yeah, it's well done by Gabby DeMargaret. Good to see her back out. She's went through a bit of a horrid time with injuries the last couple of years. She was out in Metro United for a season with us, but had a terrible, wretched year with injuries and a year off, and then she's got back out here. It's good to see her playing again.
It's an offside. 14 minutes gone down here at Service Firm Stadium. Early lead for Salisbury Inter. Game slowed down slightly ever since that goal, but it'll be interesting to see if Flinders can find their way back in. And just an update on the other game that's happening as we speak as well. Football SA Adelaide City. It's currently 10 minutes in, Millwall, on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Sent in. Comley. Didn't have to do too much there. Just collects it calmly. And now it's Maria Rojas.
Onside.
She's onside. Can she get a goal here to level things up? Can't get it past Comley. And it's, well, not a bad opportunity.
Yeah, I think Ross will be disappointed there. I think she potentially thinks she should have done better. Matilda stood up well. Here's a chance at the other end.
And now it's
Erin Hood at the
Mills.
other end. Well defended again. Throw in. Corner, sorry.
Erin Hood, my apologies, not Mills. The sun's coming out now. Look at that. Nice and bright out there. It's what you'd like to see. And it's Mina Nishitani stepping up for the corner.
Always a very, very good delivery. It's one thing as a when you coach or you're the week building up to it, and you work on is defending set pieces.
She whips it in. Can they get on the end of this? It's dealt with ever so quickly. Akapu following it down. McKay. And then Nishitani sends it out for a throw-in. She got the final touch. Well, Salisbury Inter get the win here today, and if they can, they could potentially move into 3rd place if Football SA get a loss today against Adelaide City, which is, well, considering current form for both two sides in that fixture, is highly unlikely. And with the goal difference for Salisbury Inter, they're currently on 0 with this 1-0 lead at the moment. So even a draw there with Football SA and Adelaide City would only put them on equal points, but below Football SA with goal difference, with their plus 13 at the moment. Waiting here for Salisbury Inter also gives them a little incentive still to try and stay within that pace and run for 2nd place. I have to comment, only got a draw last night against West Adelaide, and now just misstepped it slightly. Finds it back to herself again. Akpalu. Akpalu couldn't get there. I think it was offside.
Yeah, it's offside. It's given offside there.
Well, despite that goal, it's a slowish start to this first 18 minutes. Paul, what have you made of it so far? How can you recap that first 18 minutes?
Oh, first 3 minutes were electric, and then, as you said, it seems to have slowed down a little bit in the pace and the intensity. And we're tied a little bit in this middle third of, again, teams struggling to get a hold of the ball and keep possession, but string 2 or 3 passes together. Again, that won't worry Salisbury being 1-0 up.
Akpalu chases it down, goes with the first shot, and then deflects out for a throw-in. Distance, and it's calmly, just calmly. Lauren Frost trying to test calmly. Well, Salisbury Inter have taken that early lead. Flinders have a bit of work to do, but it's not all doom and gloom. They can still be able to find their way back into this somehow. You've just got to make sure they don't leak any more goals.
There's an opportunity in behind.
And then making her way through is Victoria Rickards. Sends it in. Akpalu. The second game so far. Second start after her first start last week. Maria Jose Rojas. Frost. Styles gets back onto it for Inter. It's free kick taken by Lexi Knox. Would you say it's a 2 or a minty fresh kind of jersey, Paul?
I'll be honest with you, it reminds me of toothpaste.
Minty fresh, there we go.
Every time I say it, people always ask that question. I hear on some of the comments, and just every time I say that top, it just reminds me of toothpaste. So yes, we'll say that.
It is a nice kit as well.
Yes, yeah.
It is very fresh looking. I like it. Sent over, looking for Haruna Sugihara, but Goes out for what will be a throw in. I believe there's still no goals in that Adelaide City fixture happening on the far side of the...
Yeah, it's still nil all 60 minutes, but there's been a 3 or 4 minute stoppage in play. There was an injury to one of the NTC players, but I think she's fine. She's just on the touchline now, getting a little bit of treatment, so game's just restarted.
It's Ryder. That's a free up. In the end, finds its way to Jolie Dowling. Salisbury in to get back on the ball now. Bill. Maria Jose Rojas. Going out for another throw-in. Jasmine Stiles is turned over. Gets it back though. Toland plays it out to Nishitani. Toland fights on the ball. Back to Nielsen. Knox. Stiles. Back to Nishitani. A good opportunity here. Can they do something? Mills looking for a second. Cleared off the line. It's going to be a stoppage here. Looks like maybe a little injury.
Nothing through, ball over the top then. Goalkeeper Benton made a bit of a mess of the clearance, which fell to Angela Mills, and she potentially should have done better, but that was a really good goal line clearance in the end.
Well, even that touch, you did get off it. You was thinking it was going to go into the back of the net, but very well done there to clear it off. That last gasp to try and save themselves from conceding a second. Right up, chases it back. Back to Comley. Now, Flinders, 20 minutes remaining to try and get back into this game before half-time. Still a lot of time to do so. But if you're a Tom Monsignor, Paul, what would you be doing to try and get your team back into this game against, well, a team that's very strong in Salisbury Inter?
Oh, I think they're not doing too badly. I mean, Tom, you're a little bit frustrated, but they're not moving the ball quicker. I think that's the key here for against Salisbury, and with the way they set up with that back three, And the fullbacks, when they do get high, if you can get the ball down and transition quickly against them, it does give you that opportunity. But I think that's what Tom will be looking for, is probably a little bit quicker ball movement. So here we go, super horror in behind. Mills, corner.
In the corner. Hina Nishitani stepping up to take it. Nice little throw there from Angus McDonald, the referee. I'll get a call up from Cricket Australia maybe. This is sent in. It's far post, just out wide. Goal kick for Flinders United. That crowd now is actually not too bad out here today. Decent looking turnout. Some Saturday afternoon action.
Just the wrong side there.
Just caught offside.
Offside. Just went a bit early that time. And that's what I was saying before there, that be frustrating Tom a little bit, that the ball's just not getting played quick enough.
Maria Rojas, can she do something here? Cote plays it out. Good opportunity building for Victoria Rickards. She gets it on the left, but in the end, you had Akalu as well.
Yeah, should have played it out wide left there. But,
it's disappointing.
that was a good opportunity.
Styles
Great
sends
ball.
it through. It's Mills. Great opportunity now. Can they do something here? Get their second.
That's just behind.
Unselfish, and she gets it! Salisbury they double their lead. And what a great goal. Split up from the one that scored the first goal, Angela Mills. And they get their second and double. It's 2-0 now. After almost half an hour of play. What a start from Salisbury Paul.
No, it was good. Well picked up by Jasmine Styles there in the middle of the park. They had a lovely through ball. Again, Angela Mills playing off the shoulder, and Selfish squared it. And Erin Huda, she's done for many, many, many years in the WNPL. Finishes off an opportunity. 2-0 to Salisbury, and 30 minutes gone.
It's 2-0 now on that One World LED and Sportable scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. If you love that and you love the game, why not study it? Flinders University now offers degrees in sport, teaching, psychology, social work and more at its New City campus. Apply now for mid-year entry. No better time to do it than in a mid-game as well. We've got 15 minutes or so time to have a look at what's on offer down at Flinders University. Styles. Now it's Flinders. Rickards. Tries to send it in. Lexi Knox gets ahead to it.
She did well. Did well to get something on that to cut that out. It looked like it potentially could have been falling for Rojas. And
Cote. Mills. She looks for Hood.
assistant referee here with a flag up. Rojas was coming from a offside position back into play. Finally, Angus blows there. Come back for a free kick for offside to Salisbury Under. Foul on Aaron Hood, free kick to Salisbury Under. Ishitami with it again, takes it quickly. No, referee brings it back, ball is moving. Still 0-0 in the other game here today, or this afternoon here at Service FM, between NTC and Adelaide City.
She steps up for his free kick, Mina Nishitani. Suyara, she's chasing it down. Sent over.
Great run in behind from Jasmine Stiles.
Stiles keeps it in. Now it's Flinders University.
Since that goal, the tempo of the game just seems to have lifted a little bit here with Inter pushing for a potential third.
What a game of football so far. Today we had 2 games, 8 goals so far. Include last night across 3 games, 14 goals. Incredible stuff. Definitely get your money's worth coming out to an Apex or NPLSA game. You're going to get a lot of good action next week as well in that cup final. Not next week, in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks. 2 weeks' time.
Script is wrong. It's in 2 Saturdays' time. Just fighting it. It will be a free kick. Free kick to be taken. 10 minutes remaining in this opening 45 minutes. Another goal here could just really shape up what the second half may look like, with Inter really just taking control of it. And here we go. An opportunity! Oh my goodness! Chantel Ryder on the score sheets! And it's 3-0 now to Salisbury Inter. Really securing that lead now. And Flinders United, making it a lot harder for themselves to get back into this game. But my goodness, what a goal. Chantel Ryder.
Didn't deal with the first free kick that came in. So again, back out to Nina Shitami, who was a shot, or potential shot, but driven into the box, well controlled by Chantel Ryder, and a good finish into the top right hand corner there. Just make it 3-0 to Salisbury Under. We said just earlier, when they scored the second, they lifted the tempo and for a potential third, and that's come.
Akpalu just gets a touch to it, goes out. Plays it back to Comley. The long ball over. Mills chases it down. Bayford also fighting for the ball. Mills wins it out. But in the end, great defending there from Kiara Bayford. Hood. And it's left from McKay.
And we've had a goal in the other game. Johnny?
Adelaide City Football SA.
Adelaide City 1. Football SA 0.
Wow. That will really change things up or make things even tighter down that bottom of the ladder if they can hold on to that lead as well. Incredible things that this league produces.
Despite being 3-0 up there, Carl Maynard, the Salisbury their coach, very vocal, very encouraging.
Ishitani now in the centre of the park. Maria Rojas. Now, can they do something here? It's Erin Hood, but she's offside. I think she knew it, but she's tried her luck maybe. Yeah, a little smirk on her face.
Yeah, I think it was just offside. I think it was closer than thought, but probably just a fraction offside.
Thanks to our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football and REA. Proud supporters of football, South Australia. McKay does well, keeps it in, gets it back for Flinders. Nielsen. Few passes strung together, and Lexi Knox just says, nah, it's out for a throw. Jose Rojas. Now it's Mills.
Nah, no one in the middle for.
It's 5 minutes remaining now, plus any additional time going into the half-time break. Flinders are currently sitting 3-0 down. A lot of work still to be done to have any chance to get back into this. And Paul Salisbury into their first ever draw of the season with Flinders, which looked unlikely heading into this fixture, but now is even more so when you look at the scoreboard, the onboard LED and Sportal scoreboard, that is, with all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions.
Well, if we get a draw out of this game, it's going to be a very, very good game to watch.
Goes to the short throw. A little stretch there from Frost. And now, Mills! Can she get on it?
No, it's offside.
Oh, it's offside. Close though.
First one was offside in Angela Mills, but blew it back for a free kick, I think, to Winter.
Well, Not a bad distance to have a shot from. Sends it in and just out wide. Jose. Now it's Hewitt's.
Oh, great ball.
And now, can they do something here? Oh, what a great save. Angela Mills was lurking. Murray Jose. Oh, off the crossbar, and it's a great opportunity there lurking for Flinders United. My goodness.
No, that's did very, very well out there. Got a good crossing and very unlucky there.
As we're creeping into additional time now. Flinders have a bit of work to do in his second half, especially at half-time. Will he make any changes at the half-time break? Tom Monsignor. Be interesting to see if he does. What do you think will be the first changes made from Tom Monsignor at the halftime break, or what will he try and do differently?
I think looking at Tom, it'll be a change defensively. I think they're getting caught out too much with that ball over the top. It's not even in the central; it's in all three areas, so it's behind both fullbacks and centrally. So he's going to have to change that up a little bit. Just stop there.
It's sent in. Still alive. Oh, what a great touch over. And it's out for a corner.
Should be hard with it in behind. But just saying that ball in behind again. Ran through, pulled it back. Good strike from Jasmine Stiles and a fantastic save there.
Mina Nishitani stepping up for the corner. And great save. Body on the line to just flip it over. And Salisbury Inter are hungry to get more goals for half-time. It's whipped in deep. The fist comes out. Send it from any danger. Akpalu. And there we have it. It is half-time down here, Service FM Stadium. 3-0 to Salisbury Inter. on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. And a big reminder, in a couple of weeks' time, the Apex Steel WNPL and WSL Cup final between West Adelaide and Football SA is right here on Saturday, the 12th of July. Head to Football SA website now to get your tickets. We'll see you there. And what a great occasion it will be. The showpiece of women's football for the Cup. And, what a game of football it's been so far. 45 done. Well, we'll be back on the other side. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with another 45 minutes of action between Flinders United and Salisbury Inter. Currently, Salisbury Inter 3-0.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
What I'm excited about the most, how we can come together, learn about everybody, because we're not the same, but we're somehow the same.
The community came to government to express their concerns about young people. It is our role to listen and it's our role to act.
There's so many kids wanting to play the game from all walks of life.
African Youth Program was established to help Africans with sport, cultural identity, mentorship.
Having a program that's going to target the African children, given it's their sport of choice, presents a huge opportunity to link participation in football with education, which is a perfect mix.
I think the African Youth Program will be a very inclusive program with different teams, different schools coming to play with us.
It's like a very big opportunity to expand skills, knowledge, and in different areas of life.
Most of the kids will grow from this program to be able to become valuable, positive contributors in our society.
Like a voice to be spoken with and not being scared to show your skills.
This empowerment program has many different aspects to it, and of course sport is one of those, but it's actually really about finding your place in the world.
I think everybody's pushing in the one direction to make sure that we can make a real difference.
It's not just a game, it's a very passionate sport that millions of people around the world love to play. That's what football is.
How's it go? Oh, Lexi Knox! What a strike! Saw Lucas off the line, and that is a goal that is absolutely worthy of opening the scoring.
first game back into the LA Comets.
And a decent ball delivered in. Is bouncing about, finds the edge of the area. Here's Billy Scott! A lovely finish. Getting her 5th of the season.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Pizza oven and your favourite pub classics, plus a massive beer garden with the biggest HD screen in any pub anywhere in the Southern Hemisphere. Proudly boasting one of Adelaide's premier live music venues with the greatest lineups. The Bridgeway Hotel is the premium destination for food, fun and entertainment.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins, the eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Hazelwood accelerates, still going, brings it back inboard. Pridham, Bouchereau, important foot. Pridham gets it back. Sasaki! Oh, great save, Goldsmith.
That's a second option. Blackett might just chip it over off the bar again, and then the finish. I'm not sure if it was off the post. No, it was a save from Karras once again.
Not a lot of support there, but she might have a shot from distance. It beats the Georgia Ianella. Tips over the top to Monique Rukiki. She's on side with Kiki. She's on 3 goals. And a fine stop by Abby Lucas.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Ghana United is like home football.
So
always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resies, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. It's really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the pre-season.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Spectators must not enter or attempt to enter the field of play or playing arena without lawful authority. Any person who does not comply with the spectator code of behaviour or who otherwise causes a disturbance may be evicted from the venue and may be banned from attending future matches. Flinders United would like to thank the following sponsors for their support: Flinders University, Intersport Blackwood, Shepherd's Hill Dental Centre, Knowing Lamaz, and Protego Finance.
Good afternoon and welcome back. Second half football at Service FM Stadium. Coming to you live from Jepps Cross. 3-0 to Salisbury Inter. He's that half-time stretch. It's not baseball, but we can bring it into the baseball, into the football. Normally this song indicates stretching 7th innings, which I think I need after today's action. 9 goals in 2 games I've called. Can there be more? And get to double figures. Angela Mills getting ready to kick things off for Salisbury Inter in this second half, scoring the opener goal. I think everyone's still stretching out there. And there we go. Kick off in this second half. It's right up. Sends it long. Salisbury Inter looking to try and extend their lead after coming into this game with a -1 goal difference. Now put themselves in a very handy +2 goal difference. Myself, Johnny Kecko, bringing you all the action in the second half alongside the very trustworthy and soothing voice of Paul Morris. Paul, good to have you back on board.
Thanks, Johnny. Nice little 15-minute break there. We see how second half will come out. No changes from Flinders at half time. I can't even see any sort of structural change. I think he's just backing in these players he's got. And for Salisbury, and Zoe Tolland has come off and Zoe Jackson has come on at half time.
Well, hopefully both teams come out firing in the second half, not as sluggish as I am after that AB pack. Back to Comley. 1 minute into the second half. Neither one change so far. Tolland has come off for Salisbury Inter. And her first appearance was her appearance with the side, coming into the side this week. As we touched on earlier, it's great for these teams to have that extra input from these A-League players. Now it's Mills making the run in. Finds it to Sugihara, and it goes out. In the end, it was Styles, I think, that was trying to make it the 4th goal.
Now Jasmine Stiles again, and again another good save. Down to our right-hand side there. Salisbury have started the second half as they finished the first half in the ascendants, pushing, looking for a fourth.
Zoe Jackson is the substitute that came on to replace Zoe Tolland. So Zoe for Zoe, Tolland for Jackson. Sent in, and it's just off, and it goes into the back of the net! And there she goes! Jasmine Stiles had the chance moments ago, and then moments later capitalises and gets to fourth for Salisbury Inter.
And as we spoke about in the first half, Nina's net ball delivery from corners is a strength Salisbury has had for a lot of years, and again, great flying delivery there, and Jasmine Stiles on the end of it puts a header in, making it 4-0.
Well, she steals one back, but a different steal to the Apex Steel, the official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA, which is on fire at the moment. SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and REA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Wow. This is a great game of football for Salisbury Inter. Flinders again, got their work cut out. Now, it's Erin Hood, and chased it down, but Mills comes in to refuel the fire. Nishitani gets it out for a throw.
That's that ball in behind again. It just seems to be the downfall of Flinders at the moment. He doesn't seem to have corrected it at half time, Tom, which I'm surprised about.
Oops, scared the bird.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that little kid.
Young Crows fan by the looks of it. Making his way up the hill there.
Oh, look at that. Look, I love it how Mina Nishitani's encouraging him on. Very good. Great sport. I'm talking about the sportsmanship, not the sport of the jersey that he supports. Wrong code. Nah, the right code. It's great to see. It's a family community out here, isn't it? The WNPLSA?
No, that's right. Everyone together. Just in the other game, finished half time 1-0 to Adelaide City. A Brooke Gilchrist goal that was. And just about a couple of minutes away from kicking off the second half there.
Nielsen chases it down. Looks for Rickards. And it goes out. For a throw. I think Lexi Knox was calling for it, but it is a Flinders United. Lexi Knox gets ahead. Comley.
Too close to Comley again. She take her time. Clears it long.
Sent in. Halfway, and then out for a throw. Longboard LED and Sportal scoreboard 4-0 to Salisbury Inter for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Whoa. Came off second best there. Sugihara. Now it's on the other end. Flinders looking to make the run through. It's looking for Hewitt.
Crossing.
He goes for the low ball. Sends it up. higher this time round. And goes over a few of the heads. And now for a goal kick.
A little bit better there from Flinders. Quicker movement. Crossing opportunity.
Sorry, my apologies. Bill was there for Flinders United. So a loss here today is not great for Flinders United now because they're only 1 point away from a relegation battle as well, because Campbelltown City got the win today, bringing them 1 point behind Flinders. And then, if my math is correct, Adelaide City, if they can hold on to that win as well over Football SA, will bring them 2 points behind Flinders, and Flinders will now be in that relegation battle with Uni as well. Only 3 points above Campbelltown City. So, from what we thought was a two-horse race heading into that final part of the season, could potentially be four clubs against each other in that battle for relegation automatically at the bottom, and also the playoff spot as well. You'd say Metro, your former side, are safe. However, if they don't get any points out of the next few rounds, then could say otherwise. But
I think we thought it was potentially this, as you said, a two-horse race for those two relegation spots. But all of a sudden, if today's results stay the way they are, 4 teams are down there now and battling it out, which will make a great, whatever that'll be, last 5 games, last 5 rounds before we get into the finals and playoffs. But it's been a great season. You start off with strength and improve, but on the day, any team can beat any team or put a great battle up against, as we've seen. You look at Flinders last week, winning NTC 2-0. It was 3 weeks ago. You look at Adelaide Uni, as we mentioned in that coverage. They drew 0-0 with West Adelaide.
Akpalu now, it's got a great opportunity for, it's just out wide. Oh my goodness, and it's offside anyway. Maria Jose Rojas, he would have loved to capitalise on that. Ten minutes into the second half so far. It's Comley. Akpalu. Giles gets a foot to it. DeMarco out for a throw. Akpalu will leave it. She was going to go through it. Get out of the tunnel. Jolie Dowling. There, Jose Rojas. Knox. Wood. Plays it through. Nice ball through to Mills. The corner is given. That's consolation.
Yeah, that was another. Keeper did well again. But again, that ball in behind, running off the shoulder, created the opportunity. But Benton was out again. Made another good save. She made 3 or 4 good saves, good stops.
Nishitani. Knox. Just under 30 minutes remaining. What's additional time? Just over, sorry. Akpalu fighting for the ball. Flinders again. Kote. Hewitt. Flag went up momentarily.
No, he came back.
Yes. And now Sugihara.
Oh, selfish.
Again, could have been the fifth one. She chose to palm it off.
As a coach, it frustrates the life out of you that because you just want players in that position to have a shot. Be selfish.
So calmly clearing the ball. So high up off the line. What a day for football. Sun's out. Guns out. Score line 4-0. Happy days for a Salisbury Inter fan. Styles chasing back. Right, it comes in. Does very well.
It's a solid challenge there.
Cleans up Hewitt in the meantime as well. Claudia Hewitt. Oh, it was a head knock, so we'll have to quickly stop play just to make sure. Take these things seriously these days.
That was purely accidental there from. Yeah, purely accidental. It was a good solid challenge, I think, just to follow through. Maybe just caught her a little bit, but no intent there whatsoever. It's good to see she's got straight back up on her feet.
Will be a drop ball. For Chantel Ryder. It's Knox. Great ball through. And now, can they do something out of this? They got a couple of options available. Will she be selfish? No, she won't. She gets it into the back. And it's Haruna Sugihara scoring the fourth ball. At the moment, he had chances earlier on, but in the end, he gets it. What a goal. Paul Morris.
No, it was good build-up, good drive from Lexi up forward, but again, that ball in behind the back four. Erin Hood run on, squared it. First shot was probably well saved. It's better saved again from Benton, but follow-up there, and Sugihara made no miss with the second attempt then. 5-0 now with half an hour to go.
Without indicating a substitution.
No, there is a couple of subs coming on. Yeah.
Oh, there is. There's just a late to get off the bench.
Erin Hood coming off and Gabby DeMarco.
It's great to see a couple of new ones with Selena Gravo coming on. New inclusions for today's game. Hoping to try and extend their side's lead.
Terrelly come on there. 29 Terrelly. Come on.
Bill. And sent over. A great one for Mills. She will get the corner. Well, she's put the hard yards in today. She's got a goal out of it. She's almost been able to get a couple more since that opener in the second minute. I would say she's probably one of the best on the park so far for Salisbury Inter.
She's worked hard. She's worked hard and led the lane well for them. Ran off the shoulder all afternoon. Got a goal for it and created 2 or 3.
Well, she's looking to be that player, the power player of the match, potentially proudly supported by SA Power Networks. She's on the list, I'm sure. And it's off the line. Flinders United had a couple of moments where they've had to have a lot to save themselves from conceding another. And that one there was another. Akfalu trying our hardest to send it forward. Yarling with the short throw. They'll win another one. The deflection coming off Styles. Claudia Hewitt in the end didn't quite come off her foot as intended. And Claudia Hewitt as well. Next week she's off to the New Zealand under-20 training camp. So great to see.
It's Flinders looks like they're making the first substitutions.
McDonald Hall coming on. And Bolton for Flinders United. Their first 2 substitutions of the game. Ryder. Cottale's lurking. Styles. Knox. Bethany Bill. Into do well to regain possession. And then it's Comley with the long ball down. Finds its way to Haruna Sugihara. Just under 25 minutes plus additional time remaining. Paul, what have you made so far of these 20 minutes in this second half? A lot different to the first 45.
Yeah, the game's played a lot quicker than the first half. Again, Salisbury in the ascendant. Scored a couple, probably had a couple of good saves from Benton, but Flinders trying to get the ball moving the ball quicker, but again, he said here in behind.
Sugihara. She goes to Mills.
Good turn.
Mills. Oh, just out wide once again. She's done that a couple of times today. She could have had a hat-trick by now. But my goodness, she's putting the hard yards in. And a great ball through from her teammate in Haruna Sugihara. The two of them either getting on the score sheet or creating chances for their teammates alike. Played a real big part so far. A couple of a few that are standing out for Salisbury Inter today in this 5-goal thriller.
Yeah, it hasn't been a regular starter for them, Angela, but
she's putting a good name in for herself.
She's putting herself out there. She's a goal scorer. She from her time at Fulham, always led the line there. Always worked hard. It's good to see her getting back into a bit of form and goal scoring form as well.
Amy Benton, goalkeeper for Flinders. Pulled off a few good saves today, despite the scoreline. It could have been a lot higher if she hadn't pulled off some of those earlier ones. Cote. Absolute.
Yeah, no,
it is
it's
offside.
Just
Flag's been up for a while.
Just again, that ball movement just a touch too slow. One or two passes too many.
Back to the bench again for Salisbury Inter. Coming on Charlotte King. And coming off is the one that just been standing out today. It's Haruna Sugihara. Not sure if you can hear that on the broadcast, but someone in the stands pretty happy with her performance, and rightly so. Got a great standout performance in these 68 minutes.
Good to see young Charlie King getting into WNPL, getting opportunities. Come through the junior ranks there at Salisbury, and I think she started out. It was my last year there. She was just coming through as a junior.
Over the
that could be offside again.
Oh, over the top for Cote, and then in the end the touch.
Very good young junior player, back in here now and playing at WNPL level. It's great to see.
Knox. It's a long ball. Turned over momentarily. It's Akbalu working the harness to try and find it back. One ball. Styles. Akbalu tried in all the might to try and keep it in. But in the end, out for a throw. And a big shout out to Lynn and John Monsignor, who watch every game, tuning in to support Flinders. There's Angela Mills. Again, just a little bit out wide. The accuracy on it wasn't quite there.
No, I didn't quite get hold of it. But again, that ball over the top and behind. They've had joy on that all afternoon, Salisbury. So just in the other game there, Adelaide City still 1-0 up, 65th minute.
And also back on with Lynn and John Monsignor tuning in. So big shout out to them, tuning in every week. That's a huge commitment to watch. You never miss a game. And also shout out to Lynn, who is Tom Monsignor, the senior coach for Flinders United's mum. 70th birthday in a couple of weeks' time. So big happy birthday. Big milestone. My birthday tomorrow.
Is it?
Yes, my last game as a 30-year-old. So tomorrow I'll be 31.
30, jeez.
Mm.
Well, happy birthday for tomorrow.
Thank you. I remember last year I commentated the night before my 30th, so I could commentate one more time in my 20s. And I'm doing the same today, one more time. But a double header for my last game of my 30-year-old. And I'm officially an early 30s bird. Don't like that.
No.
Getting old.
I don't think that came out right.
No, I'm just joking. But I am closer to 40 than I am 20. That's scary to think about.
Well, I'm closer to 60 than I am there. I am 40, so.
But yeah, it's a big happy birthday to Lynn. It's now. The game's got about 18 minutes remaining. Out of reach for Flinders, you would say. However, the goal difference is the biggest one for both these two teams.
Substitution. Flinders.
There will be Claudia Adicott making her way on for Flinders. Placing Victoria Rickards. Well, a quick update on the ladder. It has updated, aside from these fixtures, so we can give a little bit of an update of what it would look like.
Just clearance called hard for a full in the face there, so gone there. She's got straight back up. That's good to see.
Well, this result here today is not great for Flinders. I won't want to try and concede anymore because at the moment they'll be on minus 11 goals, whereas Campbelltown City and Adelaide University both on minus 13. So if they can reduce that goal difference for themselves in their own favour, will help them come the end of the season where it gets a little bit tighter. Because they're only 2 points away from Uni, who are above them in 7th place, and 1 point above Campbelltown City in 11th. And Adelaide City currently on 9 points if they continue out with that win, and only 3 points behind Flinders University. So it's incredible to think that by the end of these two games at the 3 o'clock kickoffs, could be 5 points between the bottom 4 teams. Seems like a lot, but not really when, in the sense of things with how the season is going to shape up towards the end. Now Flinders, can I get one back here? It's Hewitt's! Oh! Just as I was talking about that, the goal difference, trying to bring it back to the positives, or close to at least. Come within with a chance. And in the end, we'll get the corner instead as a consolation, but...
Well, it was a good little reverse ball there from Rojas, played her in, and then Conley just got a touch on there just to ensure it went past the post. Corner now to Flinders.
.15 minutes remaining, quarter of an hour. Still some time to get a few consolation goals in, or a huge turnaround if it can get a goal soon. Over the top for Mills. Mills tries to chip the keeper, gets around. Can she do it? It's made her job a little bit harder than needed. And then in the end, it's over to Caravo. Gromble. Mills again to get a second chance and then out with a goal kick. She's been a star power for Salisbury Inter today.
That's her last action by the looks of it. And Marcia Mills had a really good game there. She'd be disappointed that last little touch, but it looks like she's been replaced by, could be Katie Bowler coming on for her first appearance of the season for Salisbury Inter.
Katie Bowler. Well, didn't have to touch her. Get a touch on the ball at all today. And her side in front, 5-0. And she will hopefully, for her sake, want to try and help extend that lead. We talk about goal difference. It will help them a lot as well. Coming into this in the minus and coming out of it with a positive 4 goal difference. Lowest of all the teams that are currently on positive in the league. Second lowest is Football SA, who before going into today's game were on plus 13.
Here's a chance again in the box.
And Stewart's to Cote, and it's Comley saves it calmly again. Where do you think it's all gone wrong, Paul? 'Cause, Flinders are starting to get the ball up a little bit, but when it comes to that final third and just capitalising and finishing off what they make in the lead up to it, they just can't quite do it. What do you think that missing link is at the moment for Flinders?
Well, they've come into it a bit better in the last 10, 15 minutes and got them into wide areas, and the delivery's probably just let them down a little bit. Probably just a little bit of composure in the box on the delivery. And again, numbers in the box always helps. You know, you try as a coach with, you try and work on 3 in the box. When you're attacking, can you have a minimum of 3 in the box? If you do that, you're always going to get an opportunity. And that's probably let them down a little bit today. But again, another result I wouldn't have predicted if you'd asked me before this morning at 12:30. What were the 2 scores today? I wouldn't have took 6-0 and 5-0, certainly on the back of Flinders' performance last week against NTC.
Well, I think all these games are a shock as well. You wouldn't have predicted 3-all last night as well, I'm sure. Ground ball. Great ball in for a corner. I don't think anyone would have predicted a 3-all draw. And I don't think many would have predicted a 1-0 lead for Adelaide City over Football SA either.
No, that's still the same there. With the last 15 minutes to go. Still the 1-0, but...
Well,
that's why we love the game, Johnny. We love football because it's so unpredictable and anything can happen. And again,
exactly. Corner looking to be taken in.
Again, good delivery.
It's Crumble. Finds it back to her feet. Nishitani. Jackson. Ryder. Akpalu. Minutes remaining for Flinders to try and find the back of the net for the first time this game. Well, Flinders next week are taking on Adelaide City. It's Cravo. Tries a range from distance into taking on Adelaide Junior home as well. Well, here though, but home game as such. So Adelaide City, if they can hold on to that Football SA win today, could help themselves with a win next week as well against this Flinders United side. Because at the moment, if things stay as they are, 3 points the difference between the two sides. And a win from Adelaide City will only put them on equal points next week. A win for Adelaide City against Flinders next week would only put them equal points because the goal difference is a lot higher into the minus for Adelaide City. But still very dangerous things. It's something we love about football as well. Everything just so tight, so close. And the substitute once again, Robin Price coming on for Akpalu for Flinders United. Blessing Akpalu's calling it a day.
watching, okay? Look my eyes.
It's back to Benton. James falls to the feet of Cote. Can she do something here? She's trying to make the run through. She's got plenty of space in front of it. Plays it back. And it's gone out.
No, they've defended her very well today. And give her no time when she's got the ball. Work back in numbers. Never left her. When she has got through that one-on-one situation, they've worked really hard to get goal side of her. And she's done well there to get a corner for her side.
The corner. Can they make something from this? Flinders United. Only moments remaining. 6 minutes to be exact, plus additional. Claudia Hewitt finds its way to Adicott. It's offside though. She wants to, you can see she wants to make an impact to help her side, at least get a couple back in. You can never call a game off, Paul, but at this point, 5 minutes remaining, you'd probably say it's a bit too of a massive ask to try and find 6 goals to get a 3 points today for Flinders.
Yeah, it's a big ask. I think been a good performance, good professional performance, as they say, within they scored early and then took the foot off the gas, I thought, a little bit for 5-10 minutes, but then once they got that second goal, they've been pretty dominant for much of the game, for long spells of the game. Flinders have worked hard the last 10-15 minutes. The substitutions seem to have helped them a little bit to push on, create a couple of opportunities, but it's going to turn out to be a thoroughly deserved win for Salisbury, in which if the result or the score, sorry, in the game, other game stays the same, I think they'll move up to third.
Well, we thought that Adelaide City wouldn't get the job done against Football SA, so very interesting to think that Salisbury will jump into third. City will be back within 2 points of Campbelltown City and 3 points within their next opponent, Flinders United. Just a quick stop.
Yeah, foul by Zoe Jackson there. Let's give a free kick opportunity in a good position for Flinders.
Big ball through, out for a goal kick. You can tell I've done 2 games, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it's a big ask. It's a long day.
No better way to spend it than that. Football, isn't that right? If you love the game just as much as us, why not study at Flinders University? Now offers degrees in sport, teaching, psychology, social work and more at its New City campus. Apply now for mid-year entry. And a big shout out to our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Benton. Over the top for Cotte. Can she do something? Comley does well to be there first. It's Grumble back on it for Salisbury Inter. Off the head on Dowling.
There's been a goal in the other game, Johnny. NTC have equalised.
Wow. There's still 10 minutes remaining in that game as well, just under.
Yeah, around 10 minutes left.
Get the numbers in there, get the numbers in. Touch play.
Well, there's only just over a minute left in this fixture. Claudia Adicott does well. Palms it off. Bolton. Comley. He showed a good game today. Not overly tested, but does well to hold on to this clean sheet for the time being. Cravo.
Yeah, she's played that sweeper keeper role very, very well today. Nice and high, anything that's come through. She's been there to clear it, pick it up. She's had a good game as well.
Well, we're right now into 90 minutes. Just additional time remaining. Say maybe 3-4 minutes of additional time. A few substitutions, and a few goals.
Yeah, well, I can't recall the trainer being on the pitch. It's whatever he adds for the substitution. That's a good ball in behind again.
Bravo. From range.
Chance.
She gets back onto it, Nishitani. Oh, off to woodwork.
It's the crossbar.
And again, just peppering at the goals. Salisbury Inter. Just can't find it.
Trying to finish it as they started with a goal in the last couple of minutes there. It's a good chance, good cross. A good chance for Katie Bowler. Felt Nina, who smashed it against the crossbar. A great strike, but no joy for her this week. So good feet from Rojas.
Jackson. Oh. Styles. Over the top. Ryder does well to get in the way of it. Intercept it out for a corner. Well, 2 or so minutes I reckon play. I haven't even checked the time, but I don't have it in front of me unfortunately, but be interesting to see how much the referee Angus McDonald allows to go on. Fighting on the ball.
Still kept going and battling. Again, just not their day today. Very, very good professional performance from Salisbury. We just had a look at his watch there. Can't be too much more time to go.
And there we go. Full time down here at Service FM Stadium. And it's an incredible win for Salisbury Inter. 5 goals to 0 against Flinders United. And what a way to head in. They were third on the ladder, or fourth, sorry, equal points. Currently with Football SA, as that game currently sits 1 apiece between Football SA and Adelaide City. But we love our football and we love it. Round 13 has been a cracker. 5 goals so far. And wowee. And just a reminder, if you love your football, you're going to love Apex Steel WNPL WSL Cup Final happening between West Adelaide and Football SA in a couple of Saturdays' time on the 12th of July. Head to footballsa.com.au/tickets and get your tickets today. You'll be there, Paul?
No, I'll definitely be there.
Yep.
Definitely be there watching.
Brilliant.
Great day of football.
And I'll be there too, I'm sure of it. And we look forward to seeing you guys out there. Enjoy your football. What a great way to spend it down here at Service Firm Stadium in what will be a double header. Well, multiple header, but double header with the senior teams, men and women, both playing out for cup football, and the reserves out there as well. But a good day of football, just like we had here today. Hopefully there's just as many goals. But Paul, just to quickly wrap up today's game, what do you make of it? And were Salisbury that much better than Flinders from your perspective?
Oh, it's been a great day. Two great games, I think. Yeah, it was just more clinical. They were more clinical in the final third. Good movement off the shoulders, balls in behind, created good opportunities and scored good goals. So thoroughly deserved. Got to give Flinders some credit there in the last 20 minutes. When the substitutes came on, they showed a bit of fight and a bit of grit. Didn't get a goal they potentially deserved for their efforts in the last 20 minutes, but a thoroughly deserved win, I thought, for Salisbury, and said moves them up to third in the table.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, Flinders got to try and turn things around next week as they take on Adelaide City, who may leave with a point today after their fixture, and just to prevent them from falling any lower on the table. But they show some good signs here today of what they can do. And before we let you go, the power player of the match, proudly supported by SA Power Networks, goes to Paul.
Angela Mills.
Angela Mills. Great one from her. Incredible. Couple of assists, I think it was.
Couple of
couple
assists,
of goals.
Goal to get them underway. And she had a really good. Led the lane fantastically well. Had a really good game from. Really pleased for her.
Absolutely. Well, that's all from us here today. Big long day for us football. Still one more game to go in the Apex Steel WNPLSA. West Torrens Bacala taking on Metro United a bit later on.
Yep. No, I'll go home now. Just got a tea and we'll sit down in front of the television and watch that one. And then from there I'll probably turn on the Metro Stars playing Adelaide United game to finish off my day with.
Oh wow.
That'll be me well and truly served with football.
I love that, and thanks for the invite. I'll see you down there a bit later. But anyway, that's all from us. Have a great day. We'll see you very, very soon. That's all. Johnny Keko and Paul Morris. Enjoy the rest of your evening.